One of my own examples of discounting is the story of the saxophone. So when I was a kid, I really wanted to play saxophone because I'd heard it in jazz records and I'd seen it and it looked really cool and sexy, people playing saxophone. And I thought, okay, this is what I want to play, the instrument I want to play. But I come from a family where classical music is really, really important. So I had this conversation with my mom because she was the musician in the family. And I said, I really want to play the saxophone. It looks really sexy and cool. And she said, okay, well, let's talk about this. So if you want to play the saxophone, in any case, you have to play a classical instrument first. And we'll start with the piano. So I played the piano for 5 years. And after 5 years, I went to her and I said, can I play the saxophone now? And she said, no, 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 no. You have to play in an orchestra. So we're not going to give you a saxophone. You're going to have to play clarinet. So I played clarinet for another 5 years, and I, it was okay, but it wasn't a saxophone. So I actually stopped playing clarinet and piano. And then when I was in my 30s, I was walking along the street in my town, and I passed a music store. And I said to my friend then, look, there's saxophones in this music store. And I told her this story, blah, blah, blah. And I heard myself racketeering about my parents. Oh, they never let me play saxophone. I always had to play classical music. My friend turned to me and she said, listen, you're 36 now. You have enough money to buy a saxophone. Why aren't you doing it? And I thought, oh my God, I'm an adult now. I can actually buy my own saxophone. And I thought, well, this is such a classical example of discounting, that you have all the tools to solve a problem, but actually, for some reason, and it's also the way our brains are wired, it's more comfortable to keep on complaining and discounting your own capacity to solve the problem than to actually buy a saxophone. So luckily now, I do have a saxophone. It's standing pride of place in my room, and I actually don't play it.